Hello and welcome to another episode of Diablo 4, the early access beta, or the closed beta. Last we left off, we wandered off into this village. We were given a quest to clear out the ruins right here, and we found ourselves some demons, a boss that we defeated, and then we came back to the village, were drugged, fed some blood petals, and saw a vision of Lilith, the mother of Sanctuary, corrupting all the humans in this little town. And now we're off on a quest to find the hermit, who is somewhere over there. And once again, this is a streamlined Let's Play, so I'll be cutting out a lot of the running backward and forwards, exploring and so on and so forth if it's not relevant or if we don't level up. So you'll be seeing a lot of cuts, and hopefully I'll get good at doing the transitions so it won't be as abrupt. Well, anyway, let's get started. I just wanted to show this again, the ritual den where we were drugged and fed the petals of Lilith. You can see all the corpses here hanging off the walls. I mean, they killed a lot of people, these cultists. Alright, back to exploring. Alright, here we go. This is a pretty important thing, an altar to Lilith. So I'm guessing that Lilith and the cultists set this up. If we interact with it, we're given a bunch of experience. And, we should be given a permanent stat boost. Maybe because this is the second character, it doesn't tell us about that. But theoretically, we did get one of these. I'll have to look back and see if we actually, if we manage to get another stat bonus. But basically, these are hidden throughout the world, and we want to, well, collect them. We unlocked a huge amount of land to check out. So I'll be doing that. We'll see if we find anything interesting. And if not, well, I'll make a cut. Fiery care. It's actually pretty interesting. This is an obelisk. Oh, I got a different one last time. So basically the skills do not cost anything. Just mass them like crazy. Actually, we're gonna take that. So last time I did this, I got a much cooler altar ability that basically gave me like holy arrows. I was essentially doing this when I was just shooting regularly. It was pretty awesome. Bit disappointed that I wasn't able to show that off to you guys, but oh well.
ready yet.
Alright, so we're in the Eastern Pass. The Hermit's house is right there. I already know that. Spoilers. But I did want to show you this. There are crafting materials that you can acquire around the world. I mean, this is going to become an open world, essentially. This is the prologue, so we're forced to kind of hide within this small little region. But eventually there's going to be this whole, you know, huge map to explore. Case in point, I mean, look at this thing. We've just been in this small part of the Fractured Peaks. And I believe, like, I'm kind of unclear if this is the entire map, if there's even more to it than this. But, yeah, no, it's pretty large. And we're gonna get a horse and all kind of stuff. So, I'll see you guys back when we're in the Hermit's Cave. Alright, we found a chest here. Okay. Running around. We got ourselves a shitty hood. Not as good as the one we have. Oh well. The windswept cabin.
Is anyone here?
We can interact with things. A healer's tools. They look freshly used. Herbs, mushrooms, organs. Not for cooking.
What are you hiding back here?
Scattered books. This gives us specimen notes.
Short fangs. Young. Freshly turned. An easy kill. Further south than the others. They're spreading.
I'm guessing they're talking about demons. We are going to level up here. Or we have leveled up here. Let's get improved barrage. Every third cast of barrage makes enemies vulnerable for 2 seconds. Remember, we do bonus damage to vulnerable enemies, so that is a very good combo right there. And I think after that, maybe leveling up our forceful arrow. No, actually, we're going to get either leveling up our forceful arrow or our movement speeds will be the next thing on the list. All right, interact with the strange skull. Okay, hello everyone. OBS has been messing up like crazy, so here I am again with another character. I'm gonna have to do the different cutscenes. So I played with our rogue in episode 1, and we got to the Hermit's house. Nothing interesting happened until that point, but I've already interacted with the Hermit, and I've already taken myself to the next part and played the cutscene there. So we will be doing this middle part with our new character here. I don't even remember her name. Mariah, a mage. Hopefully this time everything will be recorded properly so that you guys get to witness this as well. So it will be a bit of a weird transition jumping from one character to the other. This doesn't mean though that I've got to try out the sorceress or the mage. Is that what it's called? I don't remember. And it is a pretty cool character. All right. Healer's tools. They look. You know what? I'm just gonna skip this. Sorry, you guys are just gonna have to watch the cutscenes, and then that's gonna be that.
Short fangs. Young.
I am gonna let this play though.
Freshly turned. An easy kill. Further south than the others. They're spreading.
All right. I'm gonna turn off my mic and then play this cutscene once again and pray that OBS does not mess up for a fourth time.
If you're going to trespass into my home, rifle through my things, then at least have the decency to join me for supper. I'm bloody hungry.
That's quite the story.
I wish it wasn't true, but it is. Why did I have that vision?
Thank those friendly villagers. They gave you the blood of Lilith.
The blood of a demon.
Not just any demon. The daughter of hatred. The mother of sanctuary. She was banished ages ago. But this world is her creation. It was prophesied she would come back.
What does she want?
That's the question. Sanctuary has always been trapped amid the eternal conflict. A war between angels and demons. But Lilith serves neither side. She has her own plans for us.
And me? Am I corrupted?
Not sure yet. But you two share a connection. What will you do about it?
Use it. Find out what she's after.
Good. Then we're in this together. Rest while you can. Then we'll start in Kiovashad. If we can't stop Lilith, we'll all be damned.
All right, so we're on our quest to go to Kiovashad. Storm has passed. And I'm just gonna basically, there's a event that I want to show you, and I'm gonna rush to the town and play through the cinematics, because those are unchanged regardless of what class you have.
This close to the city. Lilith's evil is spreading.
I'm out of mana.
I will say that the sorceress is pretty fun, but we're just kind of blitzing through everything. Lightning magic for the win. So yeah, I apologize for the confusion, swapping between characters, but I want you to be able to see everything that this game has to offer. And, well, this is, I think, the best way of doing it.
Never thought I'd live to see all this.
So I am very paranoid that OBS is going to stop working. So we're going to talk with him. Then I'm going to stop recording, start recording again, so on and so forth. What is the statue?
The angel in Arius. I'm sure you've heard the Cathedral of Light babbling about their Holy Father. Well, he's real. An angel walks among us. And when he learns that Lilith is here, blood will flow. They are ancient enemies. They'll drag the whole damn world into their feud unless we can stop it. Let's not linger. Kiovashad lies just ahead.
So the inscription is badly marred by claw marks. And it says, "May the light of the Father in Arius do upon..." I don't really know. all wary travelers of this holy land. Something, something. I don't know. We are going to do a event real quick. And then we're going to head to the town. We're going to play through all the cinematics again. And then that'll be it for this little character right here. So this here is a special event, the Caravan Under Siege. Slay the enemies. Okay, now before we do this, I'm gonna try to stop recording. So when we start that, we're gonna have to protect the caravan for a minute. Gonna just double check that everything is working. Okay, seems like everything is working so far.
Be careful.
So basically protect the caravan for 1 minute and 15 seconds. What's weird is when I played this with a rogue, it was still night. Maybe the light based off the, depending upon what time it is in your local time, the light of the world is the same. So like I was playing at 7 a.m. this morning. Yeah. And that's how long I've been messing around with this thing, trying to get it to work. And maybe that, skill point. We want to do that. There we go, great. That makes our skills more powerful.
Out of mana once again.
We are just shredding through these enemies. We are playing on the lower difficulty though, so that's why I think. But I will say that the sorceress does feel a bit more powerful than the rogue so far. The base attack being splash damage is insane. And there we go. The caravan under siege is done. We just have to survive, wipe out all the remaining enemies.
Out of mana once again.
Can we hit him from there? I don't think we can. I think he has to be within range. We're like a semi-melee character. And you get a chest, you get a bunch of items, a bunch of resources. Super cool. Some renown. And that's that. We're gonna head to town now. Once again, trying to record these goddamn cutscenes. Alright, here we are. The town of Kyovashad. Take 3.
Hold. To enter the city, you must
We have no
first...
time for this.
Alright, so we're gonna interact with Nar. What is this about?
To enter Kyovashad, you must perform a cleansing ritual. Meaningless gesture, but some people take comfort in it.
How dare you?
Just let him through, lad. I've tried for years to get Lorath to do the ritual.
Fine. But this one stays.
I'll meet you inside.
I mean, the ritual takes like a minute. I'm
Take
surprised
a
he
piece
hasn't
of
done that.
holy cedar wood from the shrine and inscribe it with the sin which troubles you. Then cast it into the brazier. As the fire burns the wood, so too will the light burn away your sin.
We're gonna do Greater Chain Lightning. And we are gonna select Anger because I am
Anger.
honestly quite mad that this hasn't been working properly. Bit frustrated. It is done.
Good. You must feel as though a great weight has been lifted from you.
I mean, if this
Welcome
recording
to
works, a great weight will have been lifted from me. I'm gonna have to cobble together this, well, as I said before, this Frankenstein of a episode switching characters back and forth, but hopefully, you know, maybe my pain will deliver some
So,
sort of joy to people.
what did you write on the little piece of wood? Something about hate or anger, perhaps?
Yes.
Well, it matters little, I suppose.
A horse? Are you going
I'm
somewhere?
off to the dry steps in search of that pale man from your vision. I must know what part he plays in all this. But first, I need you to retrieve something of mine while I finish my negotiations. A merchant in the center of the city has it. Just tell him I sent you.
All right. What were the villagers doing in those ruins?
Sacrificing. Summoning demons. Honing all the wonderful gifts that Lilith gave them.
And tell me of
The
Inarius.
cathedral loves to go on about him. His imprisonment in hell, his valiant escape, his glorious return here, the world he created. But they never mention how being tortured in hell for a few millennia turned you into an ass.
And Lilith's return was
There was
prophesied?
a prophecy, yes. It foretold the rise of the prime evils, the return of Lilith and Inarius, the doom of our world. Inarius adopted the prophecy for his own selfish purposes, put it in the Cathedral of Light's gospel, and made it seem like he would be the hero to save us.
Well,
Cracked hooves, sway back,
the victors write
cloudy
history.
eyes.
So we're going to activate this waypoint again, because I've done it with every character so far. Gonna do it with this one as well. We get some renown, and renown can be used for some special rewards eventually. So it's like an incentive to complete all the side objectives. Right, Olzeren. Loreth sent me.
Ah, so the old man's finally decided to bite back. Knowing him, he didn't mention coin, did he?
Of course he didn't.
If he wants his weapon, you will
You will need to
pay.
pay. It's only going to cost us 20 gold. It's pretty cheap. So we're going to buy that.
Wait. The old man sold me this too. He said he didn't need it anymore, but I think he'd want it back all the same. No charge.
And I think we're just going to
Fair
sell a
trade.
bunch of things. Oh, that's even better. Well, there you go.
Well struck.
Oh, so the staff takes up 2 slots. I see. And we got the amulet right there.
Not while I'm in town.
Fair. Okay, so the items. Loreth's polearm, bound to Kiovashad. While clearly old, its ornate blade has been kept sharpened and polished as though it would be needed again at any moment. And a strange amulet. An old amulet of unique design. It shows wear from years of use. It shows wear from years of use. Perhaps it's a badge of office. It is a Herodrim amulet. Well, he'll tell us. He is of the Herodrim, secret order that helps protect Sanctuary. We're gonna pray that this works one last time.
Apologies.
He also gave me this amulet. What is it?
The mark of the Herodrim. An ancient order of scholars and mages, sworn to protect Sanctuary from demons. These days, we are few in number. There is another Herodrim, Donan. His breadth of knowledge about demons is equal only to his hubris.
Sounds like he could help us.
You should seek him out in Skosglen. But don't forget about the cathedral. They'll be expecting you, and they might prove to be useful allies too.
You're not coming with me?
I'm going to the dry steps to find out who that pale man is. Join me when you can, just be careful. Your ties to Lilith, the visions you see, you are the key to finding her and stopping whatever she has planned. Sometimes our paths in life are set to collide. We just don't know it. Whether it is by accident or fate's hand, there is nothing we can do about it. The wanderer lost in the storm, fed the blood of Lilith, saved by a lone monk. Different lives and incidents drawn together. By what? Destiny? Or some greater power pulling the strings? I did not know. But at the time, I thought I had the chance to protect humanity from the daughter of hatred. The Wanderer's connection to her gave me hope. Imagine that.
And we're back. Yeah, I already own Diablo, so we're not going to be pre-purchasing it there. We are now caught up with our main character that we're actually going to be continuing. Worst comes to worst, you'll see more of Mariah here if more cutscenes are not recorded properly. But I think that's going to be it for now. As said, I'm going to be splicing and dicing these videos, so hopefully it's not too annoying. All right. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.